So hello everyone, it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the new Colourpop, what is it, Haute collection. I think that's what this is called. I don't know. I got all 5 of the palettes, which is shocking because y'all know I don't really rock with oranges, and the first one in the bunch is orange, but I got all 5 of them. So this is Statement Piece, 2 Haute, Rumor Has It, High Society, and Cashmere Forever. So let's take them out the box and see what each of them looks like. So these retail for $10 a piece, so they were quite a pretty penny. I think I paid $50 something for them. I think I got to use somebody's code with 10% off or something like that, and they ended up sending me a code after I had already ordered them, because I always order before like I get the email, so that was my bad. But this is the first one. This is Statement Piece. It's an orange situation here. Then we got 2 Haute, which is gonna be one of my favorites because it's part of the blue, green, purple vibe. So I'm sorry, no it's not. It's the pink one. The blue, green, and purple are last. But so I immediately thought of like Ooh La La when I saw this. Just like a more condensed version of Ooh La La. Just like I immediately thought of, what is it? To me, this is kind of a mixture of, this is like a better version of Baby Got Peach. When I see the Statement Piece one. And I didn't like Baby Got Peach because I feel like it was too light. Plus that press skitter just made me mad. So I ended up selling mine. But this is Rumor Has It. Actually, I didn't end up selling it. I ended up giving it to my cousins. My bad. So this is what it looks like. So I might need to go downstairs and get that out of the box so we can compare them and see as far as color contrast how it goes. We'll see if I feel like doing all that though, because that's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. This is High Society. So I want to do kind of blue, green, purple look so that way we can just use all 3 of them in one look. This is what it looks like. And then I use the, what is it, Statement Piece and what was the name of the other one? 2 Haute, and this is Cashmere together. So I'm gonna go off camera and do some looks for y'all. Like I said, I want to put all 3 of these together, so I want to do a look with, hold on, with these 3 together, the blue, green, purple. Y'all know I love colors like this, so it should be easy for me to come up with a look at this. And then these colors won't be too hard either on their own, so this is Statement Piece and 2 Haute. So I do a look with these 2 on their own, and then there you go, we have a whole nice little situation there. So I'm going to go off camera, do one eye with one of them, then come back, and then we'll do all the comparisons, because I have a lot of palettes to compare them to, because every once in a full moon Colourpop will get on a color kick and they will actually give you lots of color. So I'm going to have to compare all those to all of these palettes here as far as swatches and all that goes. So I might just put that, I might add that to my Instagram story too, just in case for those who don't watch. Plus that means you'll know the video is coming on display. Anyway, let me finally get off camera, get this eye done, and I will see y'all in a little bit. Okay, bye. Okay y'all, so I've returned with this eye. I use one of the Lethal Cosmetics liquid glitch shadows in the shade Entropy in the crease to give a little extra pop to this look, because I feel like the shimmer on the lid was kind of looking lackluster from my personal opinion. Anyway, so let me show you what I use in each one of these palettes. So I use the majority of the pink palette. Y'all know I'm not really big on oranges, but I tried to like use it a little bit. So I use this orange, and then I use this orange right here. Then the rest of it is pretty much the pink palette, because it has that dark red that I can put on the outer V. Put this pink toward the front, and this is the pink that's in the corner. So we literally use this 3 part right here. And then to dust over all these shades, because y'all know I had to dust over and try to get that airbrushed effect, I went into the Limoncello palette, which is actually on sale right now for 12 bucks, which I was super excited about, and the little McGrath one. So if you want to see those, I'll try to remember to link the reviews up above, and you can get them for $12. So anyway, this shade right here is what I used to dust over to make this look nice and smooth. So I already have my primed base on. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm gonna take the red shade. It's called, what did that say? It's so tiny. West End. I just put that on the outer V. So can you focus, please? Thank you. So take that and just start. And I'll try to like wing out my outer V. I don't know why. It's just something I love to do. So I put it about right there, and then I started going in with the orange. So we'll get about right there. Get this fall out. Yeah, this is the right brush. And now I'm doing a battle of those. So I have to make sure I use the right brush on the right side. So this is about to be a long day because these palettes clearly have lots of fallout. So now I'm gonna take the orange out of the Statement Piece palette. What shade is this? Chainmail. And we're going to use that in the middle of the eye. So I want to switch it up a bit because I usually do like the darkest to lightest thing. So I was like, let me do a dark, then let's do a light, but then let's turn around and put another dark back in the front. Because I feel like that's kind of a darker magenta pop of pink, and I figured that'd be interesting to put for the front of the eye. Plus I figured y'all wouldn't be expecting me to do it, which is another reason why I did it that way in particular. So if you know me, you don't know me. Nice little blend out situation here. I'm gonna have to get back tomorrow and tonight and edit this because I still gotta go do stuff for my mom, and tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I want to go get something for her today, and then tomorrow I want to go surprise her something else she likes. So I'm like, I'm starting off with this today. So a whole bunch of weird stuff been going around my grandma's house today. Like, I don't know what's going on with it, but like, I'm gonna take the shade Tuscan Fun now from the Limoncello Palette and just dust over all this. But like, some girl randomly came beating on the door when I was filming another video for y'all. I'm like, what the hell is this? And some people came slow creeping down the street after that, and I was like, what is going on? And I hate this suburb as it is, and I was just like, y'all over here doing the weirdest of stuff. So it's like, you're just making me more and more just see why I don't like y'all. Like, I hate to sound like that person, but it's like, this is why I don't like y'all. So I end up cutting the crease with some glitter glue, because at first I just tried to put the shimmer on its own, and it was not popping, it was not hitting, it was not doing what I needed to do, and it was making me very upset. So from the orange palette, they are definitely more satiny-esque type shimmers, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So let me go ahead. And because of the gradient color I use, I end up getting this like lime, which is another reason why I put the liquid shadow there, because I was like, I'm trying to cover up the line that shows, you know, where I cut crease, and it was showing even through the colors after I put the shimmer on the lid, and I wasn't feeling it. So I was like, we need to fix that. So I end up using what is the shade? Love Lock is the one we have all over the lid. These just seem more of a satiny feel, or maybe I just need to use a natural hair brush. I don't know, but it's just not what I was expecting it to be. It's kind of disappointed me. Because I'm going to go off camera and build this up, and then I had to do the color in each section in order to make it look more vibrant, and then I will come back and we can do the liquid liner, and then you can see the final look. I'll try to put on some mascara before I go outside and take a look at me. I think I'm sexy picture, so I'll be right back. Y'all, like, started off without y'all and didn't realize I wasn't filming. I was like, oh crap. So I'm honestly just following where I put the glitter glue to trace this out. So that's the line I'm trying to cover. And then I'm going to go ahead and wing it out. So I'm going to take a little bit more off the spatula just to, you know, hook that up. And go ahead and, so obviously we put no color on because we want you to see it. And then follow it down this way. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. I like it. I'm feeling the color combination I did. I was hoping I could mix the oranges with the pinks and make a nice little look. I've been doing that recently, if you haven't noticed. I did it with a shimmer, making it a glitter glue into a liner instead of a liquid liner this time. I mean, a liquid eyeshadow this time. But I figured it'd be fun to try liquid eyeshadow, so I was like, we go ahead and try it out. Now, the next eye look I do, I'm hoping it doesn't look really similar to the one that I did with the LA Girl Backstage palette, you know, the blue, green, and purple one, because I really dig in that vibe, and I kind of want to create it, but I want to find like a different way to do it instead of redoing the same look again, so y'all don't be looking like, oh, let me throw you up. So y'all be looking like, look girl, we just saw that like 3-4 times. So I'm gonna try to figure out my life with that whole situation, but I promise nothing. It could be like a really similar look just because that's my color preference and vibe. Y'all know what time it is, and I think I'm gonna try to use the shade Payload as a wing liner this time for that. So let's see how well that goes. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so we got the eye done. I got my little wing going, you know. I'll close up at the end so you can see my wing, but you just, I did draw a wing. Right now I just need to prime my eyeball and whatnot. But yeah, so I reversed the gradient that I did from the other eye look, and I used more shimmers than I normally use. I think I used like 2 extra shimmers on the lid, and the last look I did 3, but I gave y'all the extra shimmer on the lid, and then I gave y'all extra pop in the inner corner. So along with the dual chrome liquid eyeliner, so I hope that will suffice, because I'm out here trying to be, you know, different and new. Let me, y'all see like the dual chrome liner. I feel like you can't see it that well, but hopefully you'll see it when I go outside and take these pictures, because that was the point of me doing it, so you could see it, sis. Okay, so I started off with the blue on the end instead of doing the I think last time I did purple, green, blue in the LA Girl one. I think I did it. Like I said, I'll try to remember to link it up there. I honestly don't remember what I did, but yeah, I'm gonna start off with the blue this time. And this is a BK Beauty brush. I just got these in, I think Thursday? It was Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know, but I had been wanting to try the brand because I saw Dr. Ash on her makeup with them and some of the other YouTubers with them. Maybe something about how nice they were for synthetic brushes. And they were right, they are really nice for synthetic brushes. So I'm glad I got my hands on them. This is a 206, I think. Sorry, 207. But I'm really feeling this brush. I'm going to try to get some more before the Mother's Day sale ends, but I don't know, because I'm like, I got plenty of other brushes. So I'm actually thinking about decluttering some of the brushes I have and sending them in the box that I already have downstairs for my cousins. So that way I can, you know, justify getting some more brushes. Because I use a lot of the same brushes, and then I have like backup emergency brushes I use. Now we're going to go with the green shade, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And then I'm just going in with all the darkest shades to start off with in my crease. So this is the one we just put on the outer V. I use this shimmer and this shimmer on the lid. I use this shimmer in the inner corner along with this green that we about to put in the crease. And then I used this purple right here. I only didn't use a deep one with this palette. And then I used this shimmer, and that's how we got this look. So let me just leave it open so I don't have to keep opening all these damn palettes. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Colourpop pencil brush and go in to that dark green shade and just start down the center right here. I'm probably going to do y'all individual looks with these on Instagram sometime soon, but I can do the Playing Makeup with Yolanda ones come tomorrow. So I'm trying to do all my Instagram videos tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes, but I did make my little, call it YouTube videos earlier today. This is the last like YouTube video I have to do for the day, and I'm excited because I think it's only like 2:30, so I actually have time to go do the stuff I need to do for my mom and then get to work on time still. So it's like I'm gonna eat here, then I'm gonna go pick up my grandma's dinner for tonight. Then we're gonna take this shade right here now and put it in the crease, and then I'm gonna like go ahead and go to work. But I need to go to Indiana and get gas, so I'm gonna go to Indiana and get gas. Then I'm gonna leave and go pick up the food for my mom and my grandma, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I want to get something else for my mom too, but I'm gonna have to wait probably till Sunday to pick that up. So I think I'm going to do that instead. And this is reference number 13, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's one of my favorite brushes to use, especially in the inner part of the eye toward the front. I feel like it blends out everything nicely. And airbrush and still gives you like the good color pigmentation you need. So of course I had to cut the crease with the glitter glue once more. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And then we'll start on all these lovely shimmers I put all over my eyeball. But I'm really enjoying these BK Beauty brushes, y'all. Like, they're quite impressive. For some reason with this color combination, it didn't leave like that line that it left with the brighter colors. So I don't know if it's because I used more on the darker end of the spectrum, but I didn't have to worry about what I had to worry about before. So I started off with that darker one in the back. As you can see at the very back, I literally just matched it up to the part where the matte was right there. So I'm just leaving this little spot right here. We're not going to drag it any further, lest, you know, they not be matching. Ain't nobody got time for that. So now I took a little bit of the lighter blue. I'll take that in this part. And then just go ahead and put it like right in this area right here. I didn't take a whole lot. I literally took just a little bit. And put it into that shade. Just get a nice little bit of gradient. So right about at the end of that green shade in the crease right here is where I stopped the blue shade. Then we're going to turn it over and use the purple palette. So I dumped the blue one so I can turn it. I can close that one up and sit this purple one on top because it was sitting behind me and I was scared I was going to knock it over. So now I'll take this shade and start right up in here, and I left like a little pocket on the skin of the eye to and I try to always blend it over the other one so you can, you know, do that. And the last one I have to use is the light purple before we get to the inner corner. So I took pencil brush. And this shade is so crumbly. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like a whole little chunk just came out just for me, like dipping in to put this little purple like right here. So yeah, just took a little bit of that right there. On top of that, and as you can see, it just leaves a nice little extra pop, if you will. Now we're going to go close it off. But look, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. Like, all that broke. So some of these shadows are really soft. Like in the pink palette, the Too Hot one, like it ended up doing the same thing with the matte. Like it just started crumbling and powder with everyone. I was like, oh Lord. So that's what that looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and take the shade from the Limoncello Palette that I used before. That Tuscan Fun shade. And dust of all this just to, you know, smooth out everything. So there we go. Now, I'm nervous about doing the liquid liner on camera just because y'all know I don't really do liners. So I'm just kind of over here like, am I going to get it right? Am I going to do it right? Crap, I hope I do it right. But here goes nothing. So I usually get that eye right and then this one like I mess up. But I'm hoping I can just follow the line of the matte shadow that's on the lid. And then we just go from there and wing it out. So far so good. So let's just a little bit. Try not to take too far down since I take the other side too far down and they gotta, you know, be even. Or you try to make them even. So let's take this a little bit further in right here. Since I already did it on the other side, it's too late to fix it. Like, who am I, y'all? I'm doing wing line on camera. Like, child, who am I? Okay, let me close this back up so it doesn't dry up. And then we can wrap it up. Okay. Okay, so let's wrap it up, people. About these little palettes. They are so adorable. And I am loving, like, everything going on with them. Where are the other two? Oh, here we go. Yeah, but I'm loving these little 5 palettes. Like, I am here for it. It is a vibe. I'm going to go ahead and do swatches now. And let's see. So, I guess we can start off with the Fade to Hue palette. So, this is what it looks like on the inside. I never actually did a video with this. Some of the colors in here don't work well as other colors. But as you can see, it has a similar gradient. The only thing it has is a yellow that the mini palettes don't have. And maybe they'll make a yellow one in the future to go alongside this, because I feel like these are going to be great companion palettes and stuff like this, because there are dual chromey shades in here. So if I wanted to do like a monochromatic look with that and get a dual chromey shade for the inner corner, I could pull out of here. But yeah, let's get started on these swatches, people. Okay, y'all, so here are the swatches from High Society versus the Fade to Hue palette. The first one is going to be the High Society palette, which is the new one that's on my eyes. And the second swatch is going to be the Fade to Hue. So as you can see, I feel like all the mattes look the same for the most part. I feel like it's just the shimmers that are different, but not by too much. And even still, I'm like, it's a good companion palette, if you will. But I feel like, you know, if you have one, you might not necessarily need the other one. But if you just wanted a cheap palette of that color story, then it might be either. But I mean, they have the Just My Luck palette too, so I'm like, and the Meant to Be, so I'm like, I don't know. Let me hold that one up. Now please remember that I combined the Meant to Be and Just My Luck palette a while ago, so that's why mine doesn't look the way it's supposed to. But I feel like if you bought this one or bought the little one, then you'd be fine if you just wanted the green palette. But I figured I would show it. I'm not going to swatch here. I'm going to do all the swatches of all the monochromatic palettes, like the little individual ones versus the big ones, in an Instagram story when this video goes live. So you can look for that on my IG story. Because, child, I'll be sitting here swatching for 20 years if I sat here and just swatched, you know, like all of that. So I'm like, we ain't got time for it. So next, we're going to get into the purple palette. Since that's the one sitting on top, I'm just going in whatever order I got them stacked. So yeah, we're going to go to the purple palette against the purple roll next. So I'll be right back with those swatches. Here's Cashmere Forever against the purple roll in the Fade to Hue palette. As you can see, again, like I say, a lot of the shimmers seem to be the same, and then it's the mattes that are different. But I noticed that what is it, the lavender matte in the Cashmere Forever palette, it seems to be like one of those cream and powder finish shades, but it seems to have like a satin finish on it. It has this weird film over when you put it on. It's really interesting. But the rest of the shades aren't that similar. The purples are somewhat close, but that last dark purple in the Cashmere Forever is not the same as this. So these are the swatches for those. Now we're going to move on to the blue roll. And since they don't have a red roll, I mean, I guess we can swatch the pink one against their red roll, but I feel like it's not going to look the same, so I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to save that for the Ooh La La palette, so I think that's what we'll do. But I will hold them up side by side and show it to you. But let me go off camera now, and we're going to swatch Rumor Has It against the blue roll. I'll be right back. So here are swatches for Rumor Has It versus the Fade to Hue palette blue roll. Now at the end, what I did was I swatched both the Rumor Has It shimmer shades, and then I just swatched the one shimmer shade from Fade to Hue, because if you all remember, Fade to Hue has glitters in it, so I couldn't you know, do that. So I had to do that and then just leave the shimmer to it, the glitter to itself, because I wasn't about to be bothered, y'all. Like, no. But this is what it looks like. Now we're going to get into the orange roll. Like I said, I'm not going to do this roll, but I will show it to you on its own. This is the Too Hot palette. But we're going to get to Statement Piece last, and then I will finally be done and tell you my thoughts on the actual eyeshadow palette. So I'll be right back. And last but not least, we have Statement Piece against the Orange Fade to Hue palette. The orange roll, and as you can see, I did the same thing as I did last time. These are two shimmers from the Statement Piece palette, and then this is the one shimmer from the Fade to Hue palette, and these are all the shades. So the orange roll and I think the blue roll, the ones to me that weren't the most similar. The most similar to me seems to be the purple and the green, because I feel like they were damn near spot on with both of those. Now let me show you the pink one versus the red one. See, how am I going to do this without gouging shadows? Child, I'm afraid. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do it like this. Okay, so here it is, the pink. See, I feel like they look pretty similar in the pan, but I don't know how they'll look on the eyeball. I figure if I had them over like that, that would help you a little bit. We're going to swatch it against the Ooh La La palette, because I feel like that one will be a little bit better, because at least it is actually a pink palette. This is supposed to be more of like an orangish, I guess, a reddish type pink situation, I guess. But I like the palettes for the most part. I was not impressed with the shimmers in the orange one, which is why I swatched that one for last. But I feel like you could tell I wasn't, because I was talking about how I had to spray and how disrespected I felt and all that. So I really like that one, but I didn't expect to like the orange one, just because I'm not really a big fan of orange. I actually hate the color orange. I think it's just a hot mess. I hate orange. But overall, I like the quality of all the palettes. The pigmentation is really nice on them. Some of them are a bit crumbly, so you have to keep that in mind. But I'm glad I have these to add to my collection. And I will be reaching for them more just because I was impressed with the way they performed. But those are my thoughts on these palettes. I really like them. I hope you really like the eye looks I did. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. Let me know what color combination you want to see on the IG story so I can get those done. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.